My name is Danny Hodges. I am a police officer of the Metropolitan Police Department of Washington, D.C. Not a day has gone by where I don't think about what happened on January 6th. There's still people out there whitewashing the events of the day, lying about what happened.
So did Donald Trump lose the election? Not by the words that I would use.
Donald Trump has made it a focal point of his campaign.
They were there with love in their heart. That was an unbelievable and it was a beautiful day.
Saying that his followers did nothing wrong, that they were treated unfairly, that they're political prisoners or hostages.
You see the spirit from the hostages, and that's what they are, is hostages.
I feel compelled to go out and tell people the truth about what happened.
13 hours, Capitol's in breach.
They had all kinds of weaponry. A lot of equipment that you don't really need to listen to a politician speak in a park.
We're gonna run over you! Do you think your little t-shirt guns are gonna stop this crowd? No! We're going in that building! Take off your badges!
They made it clear that they wanted to harm, kidnap, or kill the people that we rightfully elected.
Our country has been under siege for a long time. I know that everyone here will soon be marching over to the Capitol building.
He was told that they were heavily armed. They would not go through the metal detectors. And he said, I don't care, they're not here to hurt me. So he knew they were here to hurt someone. And then he told them to fight, and sent them to the Capitol.
You'll never take back our country with weakness. We fight like hell.
They had no proof that there was any foul play in the election. They just had the word of Donald Trump.
And if you don't fight like hell, you're not going to have a country anymore.
We weren't just defending the building because it was a nice architecture. We were defending it because of the people inside, the congressional staff and elected leaders. And they assaulted us when we were just doing our jobs. We're not a mob rule country. We could not let them win. There were a couple dozen of us there trying to hold back, thousands and thousands of people. The momentum had shifted at that point, and I was getting pinned against the door frame, rather. They grabbed at the gas mask I was wearing the front of it and started pushing and pulling hard as if punching me in the face. Bleeding from the mouth and face and just beaten and bruised all over the body.
That was a day of love.
It definitely could have killed me. Yeah, so many of these people, they still believe that they were in the right, that they were doing a service for their country. It's much easier to imagine themselves as heroes and victims of this system, because to realize otherwise would completely undo so much of who they are and what they've invested themselves in over the past so many years. They would have to come to terms with Donald Trump being a traitor to the country, and they would have to come to terms with their own actions that they took were antithetical to the United States of America. People think of it as just a riot. On January 6th, there was an objective. That's an assault force attempting to achieve an objective against the United States. He idolizes dictators and openly states that he thinks the Constitution should be terminated. I mean, the first person he's going to try to pardon is himself, whatever benefits him. That's the only reason he's talking about pardoning people who committed crimes on January 6th, is because he needs his foot soldiers and he wants the family and friends of these people to remain loyal to him. If he gets another 4 years, I just hope it would only be 4 years. If you want to continue to have a voice in our government after this election, if you want your children to have some say in how they're governed when they get older, then you owe it to yourselves. Just don't vote for Donald Trump.